Oh, it's about December 2012, and I broke my back, and there were complications, and ongoing complications. It's getting better though. So this is a power assist chair, and I think without it, I wouldn't be able to get around. Period.
The only time I ever remember understanding that I was different was when the kids started saying that I was different around 7. Up until then, didn't even know having CP was something different.
The actual surface and the slope and the gradient of what you're pushing on makes a huge difference. I think the hardest surface is a sidewalk that's tilted. You wouldn't believe that like 1 degree would do it, but it's just tiny little increments like that. It used to be a very low-key area. It became more popular, more crowded, and in a way that's sad because the old Kitsilano is gone and it's all chain stores and like. Not all of them are as accessible as you'd think. Well, there's no button, so you have to do it yourself. It's very difficult to, get in, and so I just don't go in there. I'm not saying that we're necessarily excluded in everything, because we're not, but it's always as an additional aspect of it.
Like racism, sexism, ableism is underground. We have a more polite etiquette way of avoiding the issue, A
bunch of little groceries, kind of neat little places to hang out. I'm a foodie, so I like hanging out in grocery stores and doing things and chatting. Yeah. I think for a lot of people in a chair, it's too much of a hassle. If there were more people with disabilities and mobility devices moving around on the streets, people would then be more aware of them.
I would call cycling a mobility aid. I would call a car a mobility aid. Start thinking about what you use as a mobility aid too. Transit at this point, easy as pie for me. I go fairly long distances. My world is not specifically Kitsilano. It's different parts of Vancouver.
They put in the greenway. So from my house all the way down to Burrard, just amazing. It's faster than the car. And there've been a couple of times where I've done like from downtown all the way home, and felt kind of proud of that. So.
Rather than using my disability as a crutch or whatever, I've also used it as an advantage to get to know people. Less you are able to do, what you're able to do, that becomes even more precious.